guys, what is going on? I'm back at you with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Miss Brittney Griner, the one that is stuck over at Russia because she, I guess, traveled with some hemp oil, marijuana oil. So, I don't know, man. It's kind of a weird thing. She voted for Joe Biden, so clearly she knows nothing about politics. She voted for Joe Biden. Like, why would you ever do that? Obviously, she made an emotional decision because of her feelings and because she's a liberal. Anyone that was smart voted for Donald Trump because feelings mean nothing. He was actually running this country as good as you can at the time. And let's look at this though. She pled guilty. And before that even happened, guys, she traveled to this country knowing their laws, knowing that if she got caught, that it's possible that she can do 10 years. Like, why would you do that? Knowing you're a WNBA player, knowing you don't live there, you're not a citizen, knowing there's a war going on, you're taking a risk. Like, why would you think that this would turn out bad for you? So, like, where's the accountability? Now you're calling over to the American people for some help. But you know you're guilty. You know you messed up. So why should we bail you out? Alright? So clearly she has no faith in Joe Biden because she pled guilty. So you voted for him. If this were Trump in office, she'd be out by now. Let's be honest. If Donald Trump was in office, would he not have been fighting his ass off to get her out? As much as a lot of you might hate him or love him, we gotta admit, he did right by our country. He loved this country, man, and he would have fought to get that woman out of there. Joe Biden doesn't give a crap. Joe Biden is just showing how insignificant she is, and we all are. He doesn't care about any of us. He doesn't give a damn about any of us. She also compared her situation to LeBron James and Tom Brady. Now, let's ask ourselves a question, guys. Would Tom Brady and LeBron James put themselves in a predicament, a situation like this, knowing their brand, knowing everything, knowing the badge, knowing everything that's on the line? Do you think that they put themselves in a situation to be put in a Russian jail? Like, think about that. When has any of these guys ever been in any type of trouble? Like, at all? The smallest thing? Never. So this would never happen to them. So for her to even compare herself to them is just absurd. And then she brings up the money thing. She says, "Oh, I only make $200,000 a year, so I am forced to go overseas." First of all, if you're making $200,000 a year, you're not forced to do anything. That's more than enough money to survive on. It's not my fault. You want to have a certain lifestyle, so you go over there to make more money. That's a choice that you make. No one's forcing you to do that. The reason the NBA players get much more money is because they make more. They have more revenue share. People go to pay and watch them play. No one watches the WNBA. They're losing money, actually. It's a subordinate of the NBA. If you go look at their games, empty seats everywhere. People aren't watching these games. It's family and friends watching them. It's literally like, it's family and friends. It's townies. It's free tickets they give out. They don't make any money in the WNBA, guys. So always keep that in mind. So to compare herself to the NBA, like, you guys lose money per capita. Like, you guys are losing money. You can't compare yourself to a league that is making 10 times more than you guys are. People love the NBA. People literally are watching this stuff in China. They're not watching the WNBA anywhere else but here. And, like, there's leagues around the country or around the world that these women go to, but no one's watching that either. They get paid more overseas because it's different over there. It just is. She's just so entitled. Like, if this was a male athlete, they wouldn't even be bitching and moaning about this. They would just take their crime and do their time. Like, she wants a pass, but really she found out she's not bigger than the law, and you gotta respect other countries' laws. Why would you plead guilty if you're innocent? That's another question you gotta ask yourself. She made a decision and now she has to own up to it. Hopefully more women can learn from this. Hopefully more women can see that there are actions to your reactions. So, and vice versa. And like I mentioned before, man, you put yourselves in this situation, man, what would you do? Would you be carrying this hemp oil if you were in her situation? You know you needed the money. You know your livelihood depended on this. You know you're going onto someone else's turf. Are you going to put yourself in this situation to carry hemp oil? If you're in such a dire situation that you need the money, why are you putting yourself in such risk? I don't get it. But all I can say is she got humble. Why use the public support when you know you're guilty? When you know you're guilty? When you know you did it? You know you're guilty, you know you did it, and you use the public support? Like, I can't get with that, man. You're just a big fat liar in my book. This is what happens, though, when you're a liberal. Oh, I want to do what I want to do. Oh, it's all about me, me. But guess what? That comes with consequences, man. And I really hope that she can learn from this. Hopefully she does not get that 10 years that she might get because she made a decision knowing the outcome. So, like, you can't look for Symphony. Like, Symphony, you literally made this mistake. You knew what would happen. Like, you're not a little baby. You're not a child. You know the law. Like, they tell you before you go across seas what the laws are. You took a risk. You got caught. You got to own up to it. No one can save you. If Biden could save you, he would. But I guess he can't. It's either that Biden can't save you or he doesn't care enough to save you. Either way, it's not a good situation for her. But I don't know what you guys think. Like, share, and subscribe.